Good afternoon. How are you today? It's a little late for me to walk, so as part of this will be kind of dark out, although the days are getting longer. So we're getting that much closer, and you'll see spots of green. See, it's like a green cast even to the grass. So we're getting there now. I spent a large portion of the day at Johns Hopkins with the most amazing medical people talking about lung transplant, and met the surgeon that would do Holly's lung transplant probably. And she is very likely going to be put on the list to make her eligible for transplants. All that's good news. She's not suffering now, but you can feel incrementally that she's going toward that situation. So I don't mean to weigh you down with my personal story, but that's part of what we did today. The sadness I have continues for Ukraine. A couple of reasons. The talks they were having reached no agreement, and so the Russians are now going to escalate more what they're doing. And we talk about it like they have no idea what they're doing, like it's a catch-up game, but they have a strict protocol with objectives on the number of days and so forth. For example, we've talked about the 40 truck convoy to the north of Kiev, and we talk about it as if what are they doing? Nothing's happening. But I suspect that what's going to happen is at the right time, when they feel that they can seize the capital, those 4 will be activated. Maybe not. The military people on our side and NATO, they know exactly what's going on there because they have the intelligence, they have people on the ground. Whatever denials they have, that's what's going on. And you can see from the maps that are evolving that the eastern part of Ukraine is being compromised day by day. And I think if you could try to infer the plan from what we've seen them do, is they hope that people would just run away and that they wouldn't have to become civilians subject to bombing and killing and breaking down buildings and things like that. I'm not saying there's anything good about what they're doing. It's just it makes less work for them. And in the bargain, there are fewer left behind to fight. So this is going to be a brutal period. And what could make a difference? No flyovers and jets. And I'm very concerned that Vice President Harris went to meet with President Duda, I think that's how you say his name, of the president of Poland, and talking about the, quote, misunderstanding about the MiG-29s that he was prepared to give to service of Ukraine. And I'm disappointed to hear that Vice President Harris said our mission, that is U.S. mission, is twofold, okay? One is to protect the NATO nation states, the members of NATO. That does not include Ukraine. And the second thing is to help the refugees, and that's it. Now, how can you say that when we've been giving weapons to Ukraine? We've been given weapons to bring down planes out of the sky and to cause destruction on Earth in response and defense to what the Russians are doing. And where is the line? Do we not want to give material or sources, whether it be no-fly zone in the sky or planes, jets that they could fight? Do we not want to give them that edge that might mean they could win? So do we hope to say when they've seized Ukraine, hey guys, we didn't fight you that hard, so you really don't have a beef with NATO? What is the military logic? What is the political logic? The political logic seems to be, okay, we're prepared to give up Ukraine so you don't bother us, which is the exact bullying question that we Americans, land of the free, home, and the brave, eschew. This is not who we are. This is not what we do. And there is a statement today by, I believe it's Carpenter, the ambassador to the Organization of the American States, if I have his title correct, and he was saying, well, and you know what's going to happen when this war is over and the Russians have won it, they will be torturing the people left behind and so forth. Well, This is not a prescription for America. This is a really sad day, and I think we should let every politician know that. I'm sorry to bring this to your attention because it's really depressing, and it's like, can we not have a good government? Do we have to have this kind of political PTSD in which there is a gap between what we know is right and what we do? There is a gap between what we say we're going to accomplish and what we do accomplish. And the sanctions aren't working enough to deter Putin, and his people aren't going to rise up and throw him out of office while this war is going on. And there is no satisfaction we can offer to Putin, who doesn't have to have our agreement to do it. He can just over time take it. And these meetings and so forth are to create a suspense, a frustration, hoping that maybe this now will end, and then it doesn't. And we have peace talks breaking down yesterday, today, and the Russians are coming back, and they're going to use the failure to agree as a basis to escalate. And who in NATO, who in the United States, what expert in our entire worldwide thinks that if Putin does this, we're not at more risk, both to him, perhaps from China and Korea? It's just beyond me. So I'm sorry to focus on that so much. There are other things, of course, but that seems to be both in the news media and on the minds of people more strongly than anything else. So I'll talk to you tomorrow. All the best. Bye-bye.